MP, come on in.
Hey, Mr. Lester.
Take a seat. You know why you're here.
Because I haven't been getting the job done, yeah.
That's an understatement. You made a fool out of both of us, MP. You're out of the starting lineup.
Understood.
Don't ask me to get between you and Coach again. He's in charge of playing time, end of story.
I got it.
Good.
Important for that. And so that's one of my favorite things about 2K22 is the balance of just offense and defense and contesting shots, open shots versus contested shots. Shooting when you're wide open is a lot easier this year compared to how it was in the past, as shooting contested is a lot harder. So there's a bigger skill gap in terms.
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside, and let's go.
Thank you, Ken.
He does. When it's on the line, it is game time. Thank you, DA. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Johnson, and it's the... Their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Passes to Powell. On deep. Connects from three-point range. Powell's got 8 points. Here's Ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Vucevic with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Right side, Levine. There's the dish to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
From the low block, and the layup's good off the glass.
MP checking into the game. Out of the starting lineup once more. He had his chance, but couldn't hold on to the job.
You know, Greg, with all the drama surrounding how he got his chance, he has to be disappointed he couldn't back it up with his play. They get it again. Here's Zeller. Missed inside.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Ball dishes to MP. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Powell. Out to the wing. McCollum feeling it out a bit. A shot by Lillard, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. It's tipped. Lillard outside, down low, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength, but he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
MP passes to Vucevic, and the basket is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
DeRozan against Powell. McCollum and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Ball finds MP.
Portland fouls.
Chicago shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Free throw good, MP.
Team foul. Shooting portion.
And both free throws good for MP. Here's Simons. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. What a great connection between the Blazers and these Portland fans.
You know, I think what we're doing with our team,
Ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic against Nurkic. And that's going to be a travel.
Blazers ball.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for
2
Portland.
minutes remaining in the
It's a three-point game. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. MP is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Portland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Powell kicks to McCollum. Into the lane. Up again, and Covington stays with it. Covington's got his first 2 points.
Well, Covington has that long arm athletic ability to get in there and mix it up.
Ball dishes to MP. Fires from 14, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 6.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
And the dunk by MP.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Covington. Lays it up off the glass. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Levine passes to Vucevic. MP with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. MP, no good. McCollum outside. Inside. And stolen by MP. 1 second left. And that one is off. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team...
Bulls
Chicago
substitution.
going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. MP comes in for Johnson. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Now the pass to Snell. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Hands out there with Chris. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Zeller. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Simons. He has 6. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Chris. Portland again missing. The Bulls leading by 4. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Caruso's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Simons surveying the D. And the foul called on MP.
44.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Unloads. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bradley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
three-point line, it's McCollum. Rebound collected by Levine.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's McCollum on the wing. At the elbow, Zeller. Over MP. No good off the front iron.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. The wingmen, Levine and Williams. MP is out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point. They get the rebound, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Portland ball. Bulls substitution.
Here's McCollum. The 15-footer, good. McCollum's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. And it's time for an injury report.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight and will probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best.
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Chicago. Zach Levine. At the line for one.
He throw good, Levine.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Here's Lillard. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Zach Levine.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Scooped up. It's in.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here. We can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And so Zeller nails both of them.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 3. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, MP. And an intentional foul right there.
It's 6-man time. Let's get behind your Blazer defense.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The main piece of the Jimmy Butler Minnesota trade in 2017, Zach Levine stepped into a bigger role with the Bulls, averaging over 25 points per game during his third season in the Windy City.
To the inside. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Hard to find another guy in the NBA like Lillard who has that special ability to see the game at a high level, communicate to his teammates, and take over when he needs to.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Number 34, taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Lillard.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you could bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So the Bulls win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really...
You know, not really, but I'm sure Coach just decided that this lineup gave the best chance to win tonight. And it's not a big deal, Candace. We're all about winning here, not individual accolades. And whether I'm starting, coming off the bench, or just cheering on my teammates, I'm still going to bring that same energy.
So it doesn't sound like there's been much communication on your role with this team.
I'm not going to lie, Candace, it's been tough. You know, some folks, they've been very supportive, and then it's radio silence on the other fronts. And it's hard when you just want to feel valued and appreciated by your employer, like you're more than just a number on a jersey. But right now, I feel a little anonymous, and I'm going to leave it at that.
I can see that can be difficult.
Thank you, Candace. I appreciate it.
A little birdie told me not only is MP not happy with his playing time, but he's not happy with the team, period. I wonder how his teammates feel about that. He also wants out. That's right, I'm talking trade the man. MP might talk a good game in public, but we already know he went behind the coach's back straight to the GM. What else is he trying to get done behind the scenes? What we call a cancer. You could trust MP if you want, but I trust my sources, and they're telling me this. This thing is headed straight for a divorce. Beyonce, you shouldn't have put a ring on it. You heard it first. Ladies and gentlemen, just facts, no filler. Carry on.
I sip a hot tea.